Oh, and we're here.
Hello.
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 Hello,
Good
babe.
evening, y'all.
Y'all. Good evening, y'all.
This is how the cool kids say it, right? Am I cool yet?
You've always been cool.
Yeah,
What are you
we're.
talking
Oh, that is very nice.
It's a
Ain't none of y'all say it right.
None
None of
It's true.
I can't even say it right. I'm not from the right part.
you are not.
We say water up here.
What?
Well, I can say water too, but
Well, I don't say water because I grew up
Water?
in a normal place. But they up here in Maine world, they say wooder instead of water.
Water.
Wooder.
Water.
It's
Okay.
funny. It's funny.
Well,
They
I
also
don't-
say
now I
roof
don't have
instead
to-
of roof. So like the water
Ah.
runs off the roof.
Really?
It's-
Oh,
it's-
interesting.
Well,
It's
that's
So
funny.
they
Now I
also say
will-
room instead of room, or is that something
I
else
don't know.
then? Okay,
I'll have to check that out. I'll keep
Alright.
an eye out next time I'm talking. So.
And I'll never be
Okay.
I'll never be self-conscious about my weird accent ever again because who cares? Not even natives can do it properly.
No
so
one in
it's
America
fine.
knows how
Yeah.
to speak correctly. You are
Alright.
okay.
Good to know.
We all say everything completely different, and we all think we're right.
Okay. Mhm.
That
Not
sounds
me, I am
typical
right.
American.
Oh,
thank you. Izzy, thanks for that subscription. That's so nice.
Oh, thank you.
I don't know how much money Izzy already put in the stream.
all
Well,
of
that's
it.
only counting
Probably.
this stream.
yeah. She
She's
does.
also on my streams and on Malev's streams and on the...
Ooh.
Listen, Izzy should be cherished and cared for. She's a beautiful queen and we love her.
Yes, we do.
Yes.
We should bake her a special cake or something.
We should just name a cool NPC after her. Didn't we talk about
Yeah,
it like
that's a
last
good
time?
idea.
Oh yeah,
Something
yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
She's the name of the dragon.
Whatever
it was
purple
before.
dragon. Wasn't it the thing? A purple dragon for
Oh, yeah.
Twitch?
That was it. Oh yeah, and her horde of gift subs.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Coming back. It's been a week.
I mean, I'm still working on like getting back the whole thing of like subscribe and follow mentions on the overlay. So
Mm,
maybe a
Oh,
purple
yes.
dragon.
that'd be amazing.
I will draw it. If you need art for it, I'll do it for free. I don't care. I want to see it. I'm invested.
Okay.
Alright.
Let's talk about this after the stream. Oh well. Okay. What are we here for today?
Sorry.
D&D.
D&D.
What is
And
this?
apparently not chill and, you know, relax way back to Northwind
Yeah, that-
Gate,
yeah, that-
which is what we were
There
expecting.
was an ominous tweet
Exactly.
earlier.
Hmm.
Carol, what
I
is
wonder
this?
who wrote that.
Strange.
Oh my god.
Well, we will see what will happen, I guess. But yeah, you're today back on your way to Northwind Gate. But before we start with this, I'm gonna go through some announcements that we're having. First, we are nearly reaching the first anniversary for this channel. The first year is nearly
Oh wow!
full.
Congrats!
Hey,
Yeah.
that's exciting.
It doesn't feel that long actually, and it's like, yeah, okay, we started this last year. Yeah, it's a lot, and we're working on some specials for this. Like for the show tomorrow, our German show, we will have a small giveaway where I'm at the
Ooh.
moment packaging apps, like a small giveaway
Ooh.
package, so that someone can win there.
Mhm.
And in 2 weeks, since we're having a break next week, we are also having a giveaway on this on this show.
Wow! Also,
So-
so everyone stay
Mhm.
tuned if you want to win. What are we giving away?
I
Right.
definitely
So I don't have any
know
left.
there's not everything in there yet, but I know that there will definitely will be one coupon for a shop that I
nice.
just organized. So where you can buy like really cool dice and things. So that's just one of the things that will be in there. But I'm making a nice package. Don't worry.
Hey.
So that's the first thing. Then yeah, tomorrow we are also streaming the Tales campaign in German. A little bit earlier than this show, and then yeah, the last thing is the music that is played today is by Adrian von Ziegler, Arcane Anthems, Dark Fantasy Studio, and Mighty Music. Most of the drawings in the intro are made by our wonderful Serial.
Whoop whoop.
Follow them; they are beautiful. So okay, and I think that was it. Anyone else? Oh, before I forget, there's new stuff on the DM Skeleton right now today in the newsletter.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you're a fan of really cool taverns and you like to make cocktails and you like to have really fancy coasters and a lot of NPCs, watch out on DM Skill for the fantastic tavern supplement. It's great. It's only $5, and it's today featured in the DM's Guild newsletter.
Exciting.
Oh, congrats. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's really cool. And I heard a lot of people actually like the cocktails in there. So
Did you try them? Whoever wrote them. Like,
I wrote them.
did you try them, or did you just like go?
No, I tried most of them. So the cocktails are from my side, and there are beer suggestions from Cage's side. So if you don't like cocktails, there are still beer. and
And there's also non-alcoholic versions, right?
yeah,
Very cool.
since there are like a lot of people who don't like alcoholic stuff.
All inclusive.
Caro's
Yeah,
just in the
it's really
kitchen
old.
drinking cocktails. Like, Caro, are you drinking cocktails again? No, I'm writing a D&D supplement. Get out.
It's research.
Very important research.
Yeah.
No.
There's something wrong with my camera, and I don't know why.
Yeah, I keep seeing glitches. Is that evil Carol?
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh, now we're just gonna.
This is not. There's no
Now it's
show
an
without.
ominous sea.
Oh, the ominous
there's always
sea.
one.
And now the
No,
sea is
it-
gone. And Caro's
I
back.
think it could be because of the USB docks.
Hmm.
It should be better now. But well, I guess
See, I
that's
do not have
everything.
the problem because I just used the shitty camera from my computer.
Okay, then. Still there. Okay, well, we can change it. Well, then let's start.
All right, let's get us over to the intro.
To the D&D.
Again, and the sound is back, and we are
Is it
here.
though?
Hey,
Woohoo!
Hello, welcome back, chat.
Whew.
Welcome back. So, when we're starting, I guess, Marcus, you're doing again the recap.
Yes, as is tradition. So last time we survived fighting a spellcaster that had access to 9th level spells. We had some very close calls. It was a dramatic back and forth, but eventually we were able to defeat Lavinia, this leader of this dragon cult, or so we think. And we took some time afterwards to recover, to get some respite, and further investigate the dragon cult's lair. We freed the prisoner from the prison, and had some conversations among each other, and well, basically prepared ourselves to start our trek back to Northwind Gate. And if memory serves right, we ended last session as we just started our long rest in the former cultist sleeping room, or how you want to call it.
Yep, the sleeping chamber that you were in. You prepared everything so that so that no surprise will happen during your long rest.
Yep.
So you're all going to sleep.
After a hearty meal provided by Rowan.
That's true.
Perfect.
Yes.
Oh, and also, there's absolutely no cultist left in the kitchen. There is no one to worry about.
There is no cultist left in the kitchen at all.
Yeah.
He doesn't exist.
Yeah, I think we were just hunkering down and eating and about to get ready. I thought I was at least planning to take a watch. So
okay.
I guess
if you want to set up watches, that's okay.
Yes, I would like to set up watches too.
Okay.
I'm also gonna cook some treats while I'm cooking dinner. Some of those little treats and hand them out to everyone.
Oh, nice.
For our journey back to Northwind Gate. So that is a you can use a bonus action and gain temporary hit points equal to my proficiency bonus of 3.
Oh, all right. Okay.
Yeah. So each of us have 3, including the merchant whose name is, I have it, not Shar. Yanni. Yanni gets one too.
Oh, and how does your treat taste like?
These ones are a little bit more decadent since we're all a bit more worn down. I've saved some of the finer treats. I have like a few little bits of chocolate left that I will throw into these ones. They're kind of like
nice.
power treat bars kind of. So there's like grains and seeds and various like edible flowers that I found along the way here, and then just like these small chunks of chocolates that are all crammed into like a little.
I will call it Rowan's energy bar.
Yeah, give you a little pick
on my notes.
It's kind of comical because my hands are too big, and like I have the pads on my palms, so like it's hard to really pack them into a neat square. I end up taking a couple knives and like, okay, takes longer than it should.
But you're a professional. You know how to do this.
I do. It's just tedious. I swear I know what I'm doing. It's just this is how it's the care. It's the care. And then I will divvy them up, make sure that our kitchen friend remains in the kitchen. And I'll take second watch.
Okay.
Number 2.
Oh, I thought I would like to take last watch since they, like to wake up early anyway.
Yep.
I think we need a first. We need a first watch then, right? Oh well, Sadriel. God, thank you.
Perfect. Right. I don't think did we want to talk to the head of Lavinia? Is that a thing we wanted to do, or did we just decide that she wasn't going to be helpful?
Let me see if that was something I can do today or if it was something we needed to do tomorrow.
Right.
So the only thing I've said was basically like, yeah, she you can try this, but there is like a chance that she will not answer you or even say the truth.
Not obligated to be helpful, and she does. We did kind of shit on her a little bit, Just a little bit.
So did she.
We charred her.
We need to
Illyria
wait till
did.
tomorrow morning.
That's all right.
Not a big deal.
Even more reason to hunker down and take a rest then.
All right.
I'm gonna hit that long rest button.
Can we? Can we though? Can we though?
Well, only.
Oh,
Yeah,
can-
you can. You can.
Okay.
Okay, yes.
Long rest.
No, you're not
I was
getting a
at
long rest.
7 hit points.
Yeah.
I think the only one who looked pretty healthy was Illyria.
Yep.
I mean, it
fine.
was okay because I healed myself.
Oh,
So I was missing,
oh,
I
sweet,
don't know, like 10 or 12.
sweet spell slots.
Right? That's
Yeah.
That's the thing
Yeah,
that I
sweet,
was
sweet.
missing the most.
Yep.
Sweet
Spell
key
slots.
points.
Oh,
That was rough.
Pair speak with dead.
Oh,
Okay,
I got new
yeah.
spells.
You have your long night's sleep, and even though the atmosphere around here and the things that are provided for sleeping are not the best, it's okay. At least it's warm, and you don't need to sleep out in the cold. And there's no one there that could basically attack you during your night's rest.
I go sleep in Lavinia's bed
Oh, it's
because
much
it looks
better.
more comfortable. It's my room now.
Okay.
power move.
I mean, it's definitely more comfortable than the mattresses that are in the general sleeping area. So that's absolutely okay.
Yes, I will just use my bedroll because, we don't really need a tent, I guess. So.
Yeah, I think we're all just rolling out our bedrolls. I'm gonna take a spot that I'm gonna set up my place for a watch right by the doors to the room where we massacred everyone. And keep a good eye on the door.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, well, there's no one coming in during the night, and since you have been up quite long, as you wake up to heading back to Northwind Gate, it's already late morning. So you used quite a lot of energy the day before, so it's totally normal that you slept longer than expected.
All right.
Yeah. Waking up.
Did we
I'll-
want to ask her a few questions before we go?
Yeah, why don't you see if she has any final parting words for us, and I'll start seeing if I can scrounge anything up from this heinous food supply that they left us.
I hate to break it to you, but I'm not sure she's gonna talk much. I mean, she's pretty burned.
I mean, maybe she will. I mean, maybe she can talk, but maybe she doesn't want to. So.
No, but
I mean,
she's
It's worth a try.
but she's-
maybe.
she's dead. How can she talk?
Well, there's spells for
Oh.
that, Hemlock. What are you
Watch this,
talking about?
Hemlock. I'm gonna show you something cool.
It's really creepy.
thought it
Someone
goes
on the
to-
boat did it once. It's very
I thought it goes to
disturbing.
Hemlock and just goes like, it also freaks me out, but I've seen it before.
Well,
Just-
what's gonna happen?
So Sadria is going to go put on one of the hooded cloaks, like go back to looking completely just like one of the cult members. Like generic cult member look. Cult chic. And then I'm going to turn to Rowan and be like, can you help me put her back in her room? I don't remember if she can like see around her or not, but no, not her room. The let's go by the altar. Let's do that. Totally familiar. We all look legit. This will be
Okay.
great.
Well,
room is-
as I can remember you, the day before she was basically burned to death. I guess it was a firebolt.
Yeah,
Fireball.
Fireball.
Yeah, there's probably not too much to actually carry of her, but as long as there's a jawbone,
her
as long as
skin
there's
is
a
totally
jawbone.
burned. So, and there are no eyeballs in her sockets anymore.
Okay, so I don't need to worry about
Of
that.
course, they all.
I wasn't actually like near her for the.
We were dead.
I don't remember.
Yeah,
Jenna doesn't
yeah, you
remember.
were-
So
Yeah, you
okay,
were-
cool. So we like, all right, leave her where she is in the hallway. Everything's fine. But yeah,
Oh, she doesn't have
I'm
eyes.
going to just look like one of the underlings when I cast this instead of looking like myself. Okay, but like, what are we?
Who, I mean, who is she working for is a good one.
Who do they serve? Yeah.
Yeah, is a good one. Maybe we can find a better way of asking that because that's a very just like, who are you working for? It's very Batman. Where is she?
What is your goal? What is your goal is also a good one.
Who
Are there any more Lavinias?
Are there any? How many of there are
Fa-
you?
fair question in her case.
Oh yeah, how many? That's a better way to phrase it.
And
Didn't she
what is
say
that,
what
3?
her goal was in her?
Yeah, her goal is to raise the. I
Yeah,
think we know
we
her
already
goal. Her
know
goal is
that.
to-
Yeah, okay, but what is the purpose of that? Like, I mean, the goal is like we bring back the
Right.
ice dragons,
How?
but what is the purpose of that?
But they were mean, right? Those ice dragons. Didn't we know? Don't we know that? I think.
Carolyn, can you
Do we
remind
know
me the
that?
name that she said?
East,
We got
East.
Dreslin, and we got Shade Dreslin, Shar Sackfire. There we go.
Yeah, she also mentioned some kind of East something. I'm just noticing that my notebook is on the other end of the room. But there was something with an IS at the start.
I know someone
Erin?
of you wrote down the names, so I'm totally sure. That's why I'm. That's why I'm not repeating this. And maybe
her-
she will tell you. So
Her handwriting was similar to Erin's, who's the friend of Bjorn. If that's what you're thinking of. Fitz. Who's Fitz?
Ishtar.
I just have a note that says Fitz wants to bang dragon.
That is
Yeah, so it's somebody, I think it was Gabe, cashed in one of
Yeah.
those
Ah.
name an NPC, and it was like Fitzgerald Fitz or
So
something
the
or something
name,
like
the
that.
name is Istrakin.
yes, exactly. Istrakin.
Oh,
Istrakin.
Istrakin.
But
my
yeah,
notebook
basically
again.
we just, when you guys got here, I just said like, everybody here seems really devoted except Fitz is a bit of a weirdo. I think they're here because they want to bang a dragon.
Apparently I thought
And
that
then
was
that was like
super
the running
important.
joke.
Yeah, no, they died. Fitz
Oh
is dead.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they were one
everyone's
of the
dead.
ones that we murdered in the...
Um,
I like to think they were one of the higher level cultists.
You know, very devoted to the flogging
Yeah.
and all of that.
do we want to find out more?
Dedication.
Do we want to find out more about the grinning skull surrounded by stars insignia?
Oh,
And,
right.
like who that whole thing is? Because that was.
Oh,
she
that was the skull. Oh, right.
Yeah,
Okay. I thought it
she
was,
was-
a. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
She was communicating. She had a letter with a wax seal on it that had the seal imprint was a grinning skull
Yeah.
surrounded by
Oh,
stars.
I thought it was
That
like a
would be
physical
smart.
skull. I wanted to keep that. All right. Okay. It was a drawing.
Oh,
whatever.
now
it
it
was
makes-
all right. Okay.
Yeah, now it
Oh.
makes sense again from the question from last session. Like, I want to
Yeah.
take the
Yeah, that
skull.
makes sense.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
remember.
So-
I only remember the skull and didn't know where it was. Yeah. Right.
What does that, like, phrasing wise, that would be like the wax seal that's a skull with stars. Who does that belong to?
Well, we could after we ask who you're working for, we could be, are they the people of the grinning skull with stars, or like
But
are
if
they
the answer
related
is
to?
not, if the answer is no,
True.
then we don't.
Then we don't have to. No, that's true.
Yeah.
It might not even be important. It was just someone she was communicating with, and it was. I don't quite remember.
One thing, Lyria, you're a sorceress.
Yes.
What is your bloodline again?
Draconic ancestry.
good. Okay, good. Just for
Hmm,
my notes.
suspicion.
Just for my note. Excuse me.
What?
It's fine.
I've just
you know.
looked over
So-
something. It's like, oh yeah, okay, that might be interesting.
An ominous tweet, looking over notes. What is this? This
And
is
I'm a
too
DM.
spook for me.
It's normal that I'm looking over my notes.
Is it?
Would you-
I
But
DM
this
and I
role
never
playing-
look over my notes ever. You're up to
Can't wait for
something.
the next,
DMs
next
use
role-playing
notes?
moment.
DMs only use notes when there's something important
Okay,
happening. They don't wanna
okay.
fuck up.
Who do we work for? What
Yes.
are our goals?
Yes.
How many Lavinias are there?
Mm-hmm.
We're all
Grinning
I think
skull?
we, I think we,
Question
I
mark?
think we got all the Lavinias.
Yeah, I also think so. Yeah.
That might, if we maybe we save that question for last because I think we got all Lavinias. Like this was definitely Lavinia Prime, because her body's still around. So I think I could watch this will bite me in the ass later, but
And how does it feel to suck as bad as you suck?
Very
How's it
important
feel
question.
being
Very-
Ash?
Oh, yeah, because
oh, don't forget how's your destiny now.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, so that's 4 questions. We have one more. Is there any? Oh,
Maybe like
where
who
are
would
your bosses? Like where? Like because if she has bosses or a higher up, where are they? Because that could be really helpful.
and then
In case we get to Bjorn and he's like, we need to kill the people trying to bring back Tiamat.
right. If we fail, who will pick up our mantle?
That's a good one.
I'm gonna be talking the whole
So-
time as if I'm a cultist to her.
Yeah.
So I'm
That's a
we.
very good way of wording that.
Don't we know the purpose though? Just to bring about the ice dragons?
Yeah, but we don't really know to what end. Like why?
Mhm.
Well,
Just 'cause they
probably
like
because the ice
dragons?
dragons promise
What do
something
the
in
Yeah.
return.
dragons even do?
Yeah,
True.
but what did they promise then? What?
Okay. Who do we work for?
Mhm.
What did the dragons promise us?
Mhm.
Grinning skull question mark. Where are your bosses question mark? If we fail, who question mark?
If we fail, who
How many
question mark?
Lavinias question mark? Like we've got options here.
Yeah.
I think we've decided not the Lavinia one, so that knocks it off.
Yeah.
I'm willing to not ask her how it feels to suck so bad because quite frankly, I don't care.
I don't care about her opinion.
She's so inferior that I can't even hate her because that would be a
Cannot
waste of my
Be
emotions.
bothered.
When did
Well,
this?
I
When,
think it also helps that the way that Lavinia died is how Sadria lives her life all the time. Like Sadria is constantly on fire and made of fire, so she's like, ooh, fireball.
poetic.
Fireball blare.
Do we
We
want
couldn't
to?
All due respect to Illyria because Illyria is scary AF. Let's be very clear on that point. But
Do we want to ask why Bjorn?
No, that's
Why
a
was she in
good
an
one.
contact with
idiot.
Bjorn?
Wouldn't that be a bit too suspicious if we're trying to go for a cover of a
Oh,
cultist?
true. A regular cultist wouldn't know about
Yeah.
Bjorn. Right.
Maybe do we have any other contacts?
Not of hers, no. Besides the people with the grinning,
No, I
grinning
mean like
skull
asking
insignia.
her as a cultist,
Oh.
do we have any other contacts?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I'm sure we're making this like 100 times more complicated than it needs to be.
Yeah.
Us? No.
She might
I'm-
not answer
never
any
do that.
questions.
I'm
but
just
worth a try.
imagining us standing around a charred corpse while we're having this discussion. Like, what are we gonna ask? What are we gonna ask? And there's just this charred corpse on the ground in between us.
And Hemlock
Alright,
is
corpse
just
on the
like,
ground with the
ask
smell of bacon."
what?
Yeah, and Hemlock's like all confused, like, what are you talking about?
Rowan's also just screaming all of these suggestions from the kitchen.
Right.
Ask her about the grinning skull.
Well, I feel like this is talk over breakfast. Like we're like eating the oatmeal or
Yeah.
whatever, going like we could
Hmm.
ask her about this.
Right. All right. I think we have enough to start with, yeah?
All right, yeah. I mean, we've got more than enough. That's more the thing.
Cool.
Does
We'll do it
Rowan-
live.
We'll do it live.
Does Rowan have
we do
a
live.
Does Rowan have a walk? I'm sorry, this is not relevant to what we're
Rowan
doing.
doesn't have a
but-
walk, but he does have a cast iron skillet.
Oh, okay.
Big
Because I was
hep-
imagining him like, you know,
Like Samwise Gamgee.
tossing the good weapon.
Frying pan, who knew?
Okay, so Sadria, when she's done with breakfast, is gonna like slam her bowl down on the table and stand up and go, all right, back to work. And she's gonna go don her cult chic outfit. And she's going to sit in front of Illyria. Not Illyria. Who's the person that I'm looking
Lavinia.
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 Thank
Oh.
I am seeing you guys' name on Zoom,
Oh,
so
yeah.
I'm looking at the name Illyria and going, I don't know any other words besides the one that I'm looking at.
What are words? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know those.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit in front of her and I'm going to cast Speak with Judd.
Okay.
Nice.
Hemlock is gonna stand next to her with his morning coffee and just observe what's gonna happen.
Oh, okay. You're casting the spell, and you see how air seems to get sucked into this corpse, and how the chest raises up for a bit, and a low can be heard from the rest of Lavinia.
Do I remember before I say anything to her, if the cultist referred to her in a certain way? Like, did she have like a title, or like they called her like ma'am or something?
You can't remember anything like that.
Okay. So yeah, I'm just gonna start with our first question. I'm not gonna put on a stupid voice or anything. I'm just gonna try and look as much like a cultist as I can. And I'm going to say, who do we work for?
You're waiting for a second, and then you hear a low, cracked laugh. You stupid fools, thinking you can trick me. You will know who I worked for when you meet them.
Rude. Well,
That
she's
be
just as
because
rude
I
as I
have
was
plans
expecting.
and-
I get 4 more questions. Do you know how disappointed in you they are?
You will be the one who's losing in the end. Make your jokes as long as you can.
How did it feel to fail before you even got started?
I haven't failed. You worm. I did what I was expected to do. Your victory is meaningless.
I can just see the sass gears turning.
Sadra's hair literally like glowing bright.
It's on fire.
There are 5 of us left here who are going to leave this compound and never come back. So how does it feel to be utterly and totally forgotten?
And you hear this laugh again. I will never be forgotten.
Yeah, I hear that a
By
lot.
those who matter.
So how did it feel to be totally annihilated while you were running for your life in fear? I'm not counting questions. Was that 4 or 5?
That was 5.
That was
That
5.
was the
5.
last one.
Okay. Well, then, just for flavor, as she disintegrates, like right before she starts disintegrating, I'm gonna be like,
Yeah.
"How'd that counterspell treat you?" And then,
Oh boy. point.
This is the
nice.
origin story for a lich. This is the...
Yeah.
Just a resentful.
Gonna walk out. These are all just projections. The Lavinia is actually a dragon, just projecting various images of herself.
Oh, I think someone is projecting something here. It's...
But that is none of my
No,
business.
Mango, we're not the baddies.
Are we the baddies?
But I was like, look, if she's not going to answer anything, and I get these questions anyway.
I
There.
mean, you got the first answer and then you just asked sassy questions.
yeah.
True.
What do you expect to get?
We,
Well, the first answer was, I'm going to be difficult. You know what?
Do
So
that
will
to
I.
Sadria.
You
After
don't
this,
get to
it was
rest in
basically
peace. You get
just-
to deal with me.
Yeah. And after this, it was basically like, I don't care anymore if there's any useful answer in this.
this is Mean Girls, the D&D edition, what we're doing.
Yeah.
Have you met Sadria? Like,
This is what I signed up for.
So
Okay.
she said that she hasn't failed.
Yeah.
Mm,
So what is
she
that
thinks she
supposed
succeeded.
to mean? Was this all a trap to lure us in, and this is all going according to plan? Was she willing to die for something bigger? Is that, I mean, or was she just, I don't know.
I fully believe she was willing to die for whatever she believed in. That is
I want to.
pretty standard
in-
cult, but I don't know. I don't know if I quite believe that she succeeded. That would mean us specifically, are very important. And I don't know about you, but I was on a boat a year ago, so I don't think I'm all that special.
Well, we
So-
do
Sorry, I
have
want to-
the
I don't
elves,
think you're all that
right?
special
I mean,
either.
there's a
Thank
reason
you,
why
right?
they were, scattered throughout the lands
I
and
went
whatever.
to insight
So
check. I went to insight check Illyria. I'm sorry, just about the first
for
thing
what?
that. Well, you said like, oh, like maybe it's according to plan. Like, what should we do and stuff. And I just want to see if you know
I'm very
more than
confused,
you
but-
tell.
Y-
Like, I want to know if you know more than we think you know, because you are still our link to Bjorn and our link to this whole thing. And so Athar is like,
You want to roll. Just roll. Come on, roll.
well, it's what I thought it would do. Like, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I
22.
love how our group is so paranoid
22.
of everyone.
So what do you want to know again?
Oh, if you know more than you have told us about like, this whole thing and the cult and Bjorn.
She doesn't seem to know anything more than she told you.
Okay, well.
Can we just...
I
know.
do have a quick question for Carolyn, because I don't know if you can do insight checks during Speak with Dead, but I'm wondering, from the little bit of time that I've actually spent with Lavinia, if the I haven't failed, blah, 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 is like hubris and showboating, or if she genuinely believes that some backup plan or something has
Okay,
gone through.
here's the thing. Like inside checking a corpse where basically nothing much is left from them, it's quite hard, especially as there are no gestures, you only have the voice, there is no mimics in the face because it's burned. So you basically have just the voice and you hear it. And I guess for this you don't need the inside check to know if it was the truth or not.
Well, I guess hypothetically she could have succeeded if her main goal was just to get all the orbs together. And she trusts that whoever she's working with is strong enough to take
do
them
the
from
rest.
us.
Yeah, that's
Then
what I was
she
talking about. Like
didn't
we have now
succeed.
all
We
gathered
did all the
those
work.
orbs. Yeah.
I obviously have no experience in talking to dead people, but how trustworthy are dead people?
It varies.
Sadria says, you can trust him as far as you can throw him, and she tries to pick up a bone and it just disintegrates onto the ground, so there's nothing to throw.
Right.
I thought she was gonna eat Lavinia's corpse. I can't.
Make a strength check.
Just-
Okay.
Actually,
Actually,
there's
for
only
science,
ashes.
burning bones takes like a lot of heat and time.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah,
that
not
was
that
a
easy.
that was a
Or,
fireball,
like
so
magical fire.
Maybe.
But I mean, bones is
He was
usually what's
resistant to a lot.
left. 'Cause-
Yeah. So you need a lot of time to burn them at a high heat.
Well,
Anyway.
I'm sure we could sit and ponder at what the dying gasps of this horrid little mage were for the rest of our days, but I believe we have a young dwarven man to get back to.
right. Yanni, you're
Oh yeah. Yone.
He is still sitting at in the dining room eating his porridge. Because
apology.
he is really opposed the idea of talking with a corpse.
Yeah, Yanni, apologies for the little bit of necromancy here, but you ready?
You're probably used to it, let's be real.
He's looking to you, then to the rest of the group. Then. Why do you think I'm used to this, actually?
Excuse me, sir. One of us is part of a death dragon cult. I'll give you a hint, it's not me.
Well, I think he
I
was just their
assumed, yes.
prisoner.
Yeah.
And,
Well,
and
he
he
was just a-
points to himself, like, unbelieving, like, no.
Yeah, I think he
I'm
was
just
just a
saying, you spent
prisoner.
more time around here than I did. I'm sure there's some nonsense
Yeah.
that. Actually, you know what? While you're here, what kind of nonsense
in a
did go on?
prison, chained to a wall. What do
Oh,
you
yeah.
fuck I did in there? Writing
I
books
mean,
or
can you
something?
not see through the bars?
True.
I think we all need.
Also, I forgot that we were talking to the prisoner, and I thought that we were talking to the dude that was under the table.
Oh.
More
Okay,
sense
that
now
makes
why
sense.
you are responding this way.
Yeah.
What dude under the table? There is no one there.
Yeah. No.
You
there's
hear
no
munching
guy,
sounds.
there's no
Nom nom nom
one.
nom nom.
Crone was just feeding him scraps like the dog under the table the entire time
Yeah,
he was
sorry.
cooking.
I thought I was talking to the dude under the table. My
yeah,
bad.
there's two people apart from our party.
That is a good
and
point,
it's-
though, Yanni. Even if you weren't part, you were here quite a while. Did you see anything or hear anything that...
I saw how they slept themselves.
Oh, yeah. Well, you did have quite a viewing for that. Hopefully... Well, I mean, who knows?
Isn't
Might
this
help you a bit.
Terrifying.
Isn't this the
Oh,
kind of?
okay, not helpful.
Isn't
Right.
this the kind of conversation we can have while we're walking back to Northwind Gate?
I suppose so.
About that, I don't think, given our recent discoveries and what we've found here, you know, the letters and Lavinia, and maybe we shouldn't have the orbs or all the orbs present when we talk to Bjorn. Or maybe not all of us should talk to Bjorn. And also, I'm worried about the way back. I don't want more invisible stalkers.
That I
attacking
can
us.
help with. I still have the
Random bolt
ability to
of
see.
fire right behind your head.
I do still have the ability to see if there's any invisible people coming up behind us. So
Also,
I can
shouldn't
still
we
do.
maybe? I could send Bjorn a message to check if he's still fine. Just sending a message like, "Hey Bjorn, we're on our way back. Is everything good in Northwind Gate?"
Isn't that dangerous if someone might be waiting for us?
Well,
Yeah, don't tell him we're on our way back.
but I could still check in with him, like, "Hey Bjorn, how are you? Is everything fine in Northwind Gate?" Just to get a bit of a.
Has
just-
anyone stuck into your room and like murdered you invisibly?
Is the gnomish mob keeping you safe?
Yeah, I mean, you can ask that. Why not, right?
Yeah, I'm totally gonna do
Well,
that.
it would just tell people we're alive, but I guess that's fine.
Yeah.
actually, I may have something that can help with this. Something I picked up from Lavinia, actually. And I'll take out that scroll that one of the scrolls from the case, or from her, not scrolls. I'll take out her burn spell book and then mine and open up to the page of mine. It's like, copied some of the spell. Well, I copied a spell last night. They're quite lengthy, so I can only do one at a time. But
Do you have I mean, you had the time, but did you have the material for this? Because this is like extremely cost intensive.
Yeah, it's 50 gold per.
But do you have the ink for that with you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right, the ink. Balls. I always forget about the ink.
Yeah.
mind. I didn't
Paper
do
ink. Oh my
anything.
Feels
gosh.
like-
Wizards!
Do you need a
Logistically
particular ink?
speaking, if we stole, well, we didn't steal. We took a high-level wizard spell book from a high-level wizard, and we
Yeah,
have
she was a
her
maid.
bedroom and her study and everything. Probably she's got wizard
Well,
paper and
her
wizard
room
ink.
was really bare actually. There's a library here though that might have high quality paper and ink.
Not high quality paper and
I
ink,
also-
but there is paper and ink.
I also forgot that scrying was a 5th level spell, so I don't actually have enough gold to do it anyway. So never mind, I won't do that. And now, the Vroan pulls out the nose and then opens it and rubs his eyes and goes, "Oh wait, I didn't actually quite finish this. I'm gonna have to stay in town. It was a long day yesterday. I died twice."
Yeah, probably,
I know the
you know,
feeling.
we should just get back and you get it done once we're there. Don't worry.
Oh yeah, it's fine. Then Rowan will look over at Yanni, being like, "You're coming with us? Where you going your own way?"
I think it's best if I'm going back to Northwind Gate first. Maybe one of my colleagues is there and can help me going back.
Sounds like a plan.
Maybe some of my wares.
Oh yeah, what wares did you have here?
Well, brought some dried fish and some wine and
Fine
things like
paper
this.
and ink.
Food?
Kind of a lower caliber tradesman than I was expecting. That's fine. Well,
Okay.
if you can carry your own weight, you're welcome to join us, I suppose.
I'm already, while the rest is still talking, I'm already removing the barricades from the from the front door.
yeah.
So all
Yeah,
the furniture
okay.
moved there, remove
What
them.
clothes does he have? I know we cleaned the clothes, but what is he wearing? Like, does he have like a coat or something?
He
Or
has like this fancy blue coat that he's wearing.
enough for outside?
He might need one of the capes that are
Okay,
still
so yeah,
there, but
that's-
otherwise he's fine.
That's what I was thinking of
I
doing.
mean, he
I
even
would
has
just go
his-
to the.
Yeah. He even has his shoes on, so
Oh, okay, good.
Perfect.
Then just a cape will suffice. So one of the like warm outside capes.
Yeah, and I'll just like re-up our stocks of food and rations from the kitchen that's here.
Which
So
was
probably not
mostly like potatoes or something. Like it was
very basic
yeah, it's
stuff.
not much.
Um,
Cabbage, potatoes.
Make a
It-
good stew.
It's good food.
Okay, well, I am ethnically Polish, so oh no, not cabbage and potatoes.
we most of the party lives in Germany. We're fine.
Right,
We're okay.
cabbage and potatoes. Very strong. As we get ready and start heading on our way, Rowan would wait a little bit before saying, "Did we leave those people tied up in the shed?"
What?
Oh, Sadria, you didn't know. We kind of tied up 2 cultists in a shed back to back, or no, on opposite sides of the shed by the farm after we, annihilated some other ones. Do we want to let them go? Do we think they're fine? Do you think they'll figure it out?
Well, the other option is to leave them tied up until they starve to death, and I'm not that cruel, so you probably shouldn't be.
All right, that sounds like a good idea. I'll go handle that then. And Rowan will go towards the farm and then open the door and look in. Go, all right, so I know you're probably not happy with me. I have very good knot tying skills, so you can't be mad about that.
You damaged them quite a bit last time, didn't you? Before you tied them up? You took their clothes?
We did.
We
Tie them
did.
up and leave them
It was,
naked.
and it was out in the cold.
No,
even
it
if
was in
they're
the farm. It was in the shed. And those were
Yeah,
really
but it's
This
still
is kind of before
cold, and they.
insulation, though.
So, I'm just telling you that they probably didn't survive the night because they had no clothes on, and they were placed in the shed, and it was cold out there.
So I'll open the door and see this and go, oh, it looks like you've chilled out. All right. And I'll close the door and make my way back to the group and be like, they're fine. Decided it was
So
too
glad-
chilly for them and left.
All right.
And your own
Well,
just
the other
keeps
guards,
walking.
the other guards also, the other guards also left. So maybe that's why. Remember, Hemlock?
Oh yeah, they all left together.
Right.
One happy, totally not frozen family.
Sorry, what?
Oh, nothing. Snacks on his bar. We're going back this way, right? There's a dragon or something.
Oh yeah.
All right. Yes.
Which we probably have to pass that dragon again,
Yeah.
right? Be gone, bot. Amazing. So I won't
For this one.
release the people from the shed. Pound for eternity, apparently.
Hmm?
Little hindsight 2020 there. And anything else we want to do before we venture home? Home?
I don't think so. I think we're ready, and it's already like noon.
Yeah. Late
Past
morning.
noon,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
We should probably move. Maybe we
I
can
did
get
just have
to...
one more question, actually. All the Lavinia doppelgangers came from the same side of the wall when she popped out in her
In her inner chamber.
because it does strike me as kind of strange that there's a high level wizard caster who doesn't have any wizard stuff in her room. Like, is there a secret room or something behind that one specific wall? Because they all pop through that wall.
Okay. You're going back there? Checking?
Yeah.
Okay, you go to this wall, and I think you're trying to put your hand on it, or checking, or whatever.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
And
have,
yeah.
I don't think I have like detect magic or anything. So yeah, I'm just kind of trying
yeah,
to
so, and you
find a
as
hidden lever, I
you're-
guess.
Yeah, no, you can basically put your hand through it. It's like,
I checked the wrong wall.
yeah, you checked the wrong wall.
Yes.
Damn it.
There is a hidden room behind this wall.
Ah, awesome.
Oh.
Okay.
That's why
so
they
I'm
just
just
popped
gonna-
out of it.
Oh.
I'm just gonna pop in there and poke
Yeah,
about.
This is just
Well,
a
I'm also
blank
gonna be
room.
like, hey, Rowan,
Good senses.
can you come here?
Oh yeah, sure. He walks into the room. It's like, where are you?
And she just goes, did you not, like, try?
I just like kind of casts a sheepish glance to the tapestry on the other wall and goes, it must have happened after she died. The spell
Oh, yeah,
must have
that
lost
unlocked
concentration.
Not there.
Absolutely.
That is definitely how
Yeah.
magic works. So,
Yeah,
no, it's a
do you want to
concentration
come
spell.
check this out? She
Sure.
might have some of that paper you need in here.
I will gladly check out the room that totally wasn't here before.
Okay, you're looking into that room that you just discovered. There is basically nothing there. This is just an extra room that is hidden for everyone. But it's blank. But Rowan, you remember something. You know that you remember that in Northwind Gate, there are several academies for people that can use magic. So it's fair to assume that there are like a lot of shops where you can buy like this really, really good high quality paper and ink that you need for your work.
You know,
You're
there's a lot
saying
of just
just
empty
like,
rooms.
oh, there's actually nothing here. It's an empty cupboard, like an empty closet. Just
This is
That's
just
what
a
I
storage-
do, you know.
Mm.
If I was going to be a cult leader and there's going to be 5 of me, one of me would lead the cult meeting, and the other 4 of me would hide in an empty, bare room for no reason, just in case.
I like to keep
Just
all my
stand
doppelgangers
there.
in a closet.
Silently in a hidden closet for
You
hours.
gotta keep them organized, you know. It's like how we keep our winter coats. You have the ones for winter and the ones for like the end of winter when it's a bit warmer. You just keep them all in the closet. Some people use doors. Some people use magical walls that turn walk through after you die.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense to me. This is probably where I would go to scream into the void, personally.
This is a great screaming in the void room.
Rowan, Sadria, it's getting cold out here.
Well, that won't help
I really
make
don't
Sadria
understand
want to
why he
leave.
didn't wait inside. Come on, let's go get him.
All right. We walk back out and goes, you know, if you want to make Sadria leave a place, you don't tell her the place she's going is cold.
True.
But I
This
guess
guy
it
gets
worked. And we progress on our journey back to Northwind Gate.
Nobody's going to
Okay.
cast like detect magic or anything. You're just going to accept
have
that
detect
it's
magic.
an empty room, and that's
I don't
it.
have that. Oh, I do have that. It's okay.
When are you going to use it? Like as we go through a forest? Like
Yeah.
It takes 10 minutes.
bro, why? I thought it's not there, so I can't do anything about it.
Imagine if Athar was in that room to begin with, and they tried to like parkour off the wall and just went whoop, right through. Like during the fight.
That would have been great. Oh, it would have been so bad, but so good.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Okay, we start
Are
our
we
journey.
leaving? Yes, please.
But like 2 hours into the journey, you'll just hear Rowan go, oh yeah, I do have detect magic. I guess I could have used that. I really should be putting my spell book more, guys.
I'm sure we're leaving something there. Like the actual orb or something is in there. And we're just like, empty room, I guess. Don't know why I had to be hidden behind a wall.
Every minute we spend here is a minute that Bjorn can get assassinated. So,
He doesn't have
Okay,
to
I
talk
would
I
have
have
tried.
talked to him already.
Sorry?
I would have.
Have you messaged?
No, not yet.
Uh,
Not yet.
Oh, yeah, no, we didn't.
But
I would have, like, the night we all, like, before we long rested, I would have taken the time to cast Identify on the orb we had. Like, I would have checked if that thing was real or not. Before
It's
leaving.
definitely a magical orb that contains a lot of energy. Like
That seems
a
like
shit
the
ton
real
of
thing.
energy.
Good
Sounds
good enough.
legit.
Good
does
enough.
Does it feel like the other ones we have?
I did identify those two. I just kind of, like, weigh them both.
Feels the
What,
same.
was it the same?
They are the same
identify?
size.
They
They're a little
both
bit different
seem-
in color, but the energy is different, approximately the same.
Sisters, not twins. Puts it in pocket.
As we
It seems as strong as those other ones, so if it's a fake, it's a really good one.
as we start trudging back, I would send a sending spell to Bjorn. Hello, Bjorn. Just checking in. Is everything well in Northwind Gate? How are the dogs? How is your reading? Rowan says hi. And that's it.
I don't say hi.
Okay, a few minutes later you receive a message back. Everything's okay, but I need to leave Northern Gate. I left you something there. So don't worry about me, I will check in a few days again.
You left Northwind Gate.
You don't know yet.
I don't know that. Keep that on pause.
Everyone, I just checked in with Bjorn, and good news is, I got a message back. Bad news is, he's no longer in Northwind Gate.
What do you mean he left Northwind Gate?
He just
I
said,
told him to wait.
he just said he left something for us and he will be back in a few days.
Did he say why he left?
Did he leave the dogs by themselves?
I mean, they're cared for, right? I mean,
Truth.
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, we got someone to pay to take care.
I mean,
Yeah, Vadina's taking care of
So
them.
where does he need to be? I mean,
he didn't
how
tell me
weird.
that. He didn't tell
Okay.
me that. I mean, I can
He
send.
said he didn't like traveling. Where
Yeah,
does
he doesn't like
go that
traveling.
He
Where
can't
is he?
wait.
Oh, that's a good point.
We haven't been gone
Give
that
me
many
a
days.
history check.
Who?
Who?
Everyone.
Oh, okay.
You all have been there.
Okay.
That's a 12.
Eh,
Getting the bad rolls out early.
12 also.
18.
18.
15.
Ooh.
Okay, you all remember that
Yeah,
Bjorn
two
received 2
doubles.
letters, and one of them said that, like, his master, his close friend, was sick.
Right. Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Right. Yep.
He's
And that
checking
one-
in. Oh.
That one's not Irin, right?
Mm.
Irin's not his old master. Irin was the other person he was talking to.
No.
Okay.
Wait a second. I've
There
marked
were
this
2
somewhere.
people that he was
Because-
talking to. One of them was Lavinia
Yeah,
in
who,
disguise,
aka
and the other
Irin.
one was. Okay, and the other one was
Yeah.
the person he studied with.
Yeah.
So his
Edna-
mentor was Edna Helmond.
Yeah,
or
Edna
is
Helmond,
Edna
yeah.
Helmond.
Right, Edna mode.
No capes.
And guess.
Things that are burned into our brains.
We are that generation.
Well, it's like as the realization goes, right. His old teacher was dying. It's probably where he's going. That's a good enough reason to get a guy who doesn't like traveling to travel, I suppose.
Still don't like the idea, though, that he just is out there traveling.
True. Well,
I mean, best case scenario, he mentioned he would be back in a few days. Maybe he comes back to Northwind when we also arrive in Northwind. We still have a bit of a journey to go.
how many
You can
more
keep
of
up
those?
with him, right? Like you can message him.
Oh, sure.
Yeah,
Yup.
keep in touch with him would be better.
How many of those sending spells you got in a day?
Oh, I would like to say as many as you want, but that would be a lie. If I do nothing else,
Hasn't stopped you before.
good.
True. True.
Fact. You.
Athar says that. They don't mean it in a bad way, but you know.
Like,
I could
Thor,
maybe.
I think you're learning how to give some
I have about
shade.
another 4 of them in me today.
All right.
All right. Do you want to send a message to Aaron? We did hire them to
Oh, the charming.
protect Bjorn, after all.
Yeah, the charming tiefling fellow, right?
Yes.
Yeah, maybe he went with him.
I
Be
paid
good.
him enough to.
Mm,
Or
yeah.
I think I did. To be fair, I might not have. I
I'm
don't really.
gonna send a message to Aaron,
Okay.
the red-skinned, very polite tiefling.
Great
Uh,
one.
and
Not.
I'm gonna send to Aaron. Aaron, hello, it is Hemlock. We hired you to take care of your friend Bjorn. Are you with him? Sadriel says hello. And
You got Sadria says.
yeah, you got Sadriel says. Yeah.
Sadria says, left to your imagination.
It's what's best, honestly.
Yeah. Okay. It
Busy
takes a
night.
while until he answers back. That old dwarf didn't wanted me to come with him.
Deduction in your pay. I paid him up front, so it doesn't.
Say hi to Cedria.
Also,
So
Yes, say hi to
I'm first gonna turn to Sadria. Aaron says hi, and then
And
and
it's like, oh, this is the the red tiefling with the horns and the black hair that you met, and this.
I think she's
many
being
days ago
facetious,
when-
Athar.
also
Oh, I'm
But-
sorry.
bad news. Aaron is not with Bjorn.
Money just doesn't mean anything anymore, does it?
Apparently.
Also, do we have to get paid? Did we get paid?
Maybe that's what he left for us.
What, he left Aaron for us?
No, our payment.
Maybe another
Here's
for
your
Sadria.
present. Your reward.
I bought you a person. Here you go.
Not allowed.
Like Bjorn, I
Alright.
don't know where you're from, but this is looked down upon in common society.
Anyway, I
Whoa.
think all of this is all the more reason for us to skedaddle back to Northwind Gate and make sense of all of this.
And get our dogs.
Oh,
And get that spa
Yeah, the spa.
and a good kitchen. What is with cultists and having subpar kitchens?
Well,
And a good bed.
I
and
hate to be.
not being in a death cult.
Well, look, I
True.
hate to be the realistic one. You know, I'm not good with realism and everything, but there might be a chance, depending on what awaits us in Northwind Gate, that we might not have the luxury of going to the spa. Look, we don't know what's happening.
What are you talking about?
How dare you say such a thing?
I'm just gonna go over there to Yanni and have a
Fire.
talk with him. Oop.
There is always
You might be
time for
right.
the spa.
Firewall.
Hemlock
You
gets
might be
banished, and
Yeah.
Instant
You might
banish
be
from the
right.
group.
I'm not very certain about if it's a good idea to go back at all, or at least all at once, knowing we have the orbs. And again, I'm assuming we make the journey back home. But
oh, we absolutely should not bring the orbs into Northwind Gate.
But where's safer to put them, honestly?
Yeah,
we
where
don't
do you
have a
want
safer
to-
place. If we
Well,
split up, then we're just
put
splitting
them?
up our numbers. If we hide them somewhere, then we're hiding them somewhere that's not with us. I mean, it took all 5 of us to take down one Lavinia. Well, okay, there were more than one Lavinia, but you know
Like
what I'm talking about.
5?
Like 5 Lavinias, all right. But one actual Lavinia. 4. There was a lot of them. Hemlock will tell you later. But if we split up, I don't think we'll be able to handle whatever comes after us. It also took all of us to take down that stalker.
Yep.
So if we can find a good place to hide the orbs, then maybe. But I honestly think the safest place is what we're doing now.
Right,
We
but the-
haven't gotten them taken yet. And I don't really want the most powerful orbs in the world that I know of. Not in my sight.
But then we should not spend more time than necessary in Northwind Gate. Every moment
True.
we spend there is a moment that we can draw attention to ourselves, and that draws attention to people who should not be involved in this.
That's true. That's a valid point
Remind
against
me,
the spa.
Carolyn, when we murder-lated the invisible guy,
Murder lady.
did he turn out to be a doppelganger too?
No,
no, it was an invisible.
it was an
thing.
invisible stalker. That
Yeah.
was
Okay,
a
that's
creature
the-
that's
It didn't even drop invisibility when.
Yeah,
we
because
killed
it's
it,
the main
that's why.
specialty about an invisible stalker. It's invisible.
It's kind of in
Yeah.
the name. So
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Speaking of which, I will cast see invisibility
oh,
and take a look around.
I assume we're like all
Yeah.
of this conversation. is
Yeah,
happening
we
yeah,
while
are-
absolutely.
We are walking.
Okay.
absolutely.
Yeah.
walking and talking, walking and talking.
Yep.
Um,
See invisibility. You're not catching anything.
Perfect.
I also have. I can cast locate creature twice,
Okay.
and I can look for specific types of creatures. So
Okay.
if that type of stalker is a type of creature, I can be like, tell me where the nearest one within 1,000 feet is. And that lasts for an hour.
Ooh.
So like potentially, if we're like traveling and we like stop for lunch, I might like, cast it while
Mhm.
we're having a short
It's
rest
okay.
for lunch and
think-
like that sort of thing.
I really would like to see if the silver dragon is still there. Is that okay?
Well,
Yeah, I didn't
I'd
get
be-
to see that. I totally want to see that one.
Yeah,
They're not-
I've actually been thinking about that too. One, because of natural curiosity, and I've never seen such a magnificent creature in my life, let alone dead. I'd kind of like to get a closer look at it, see if
I
we can
wonder how
discern a bit
much-
more from it.
How
But
much of
also
it
maybe
will be left.
Yeah, maybe the harpies won't be there this time. Who knows?
yeah, and maybe we can give it a proper send off while we're at it.
And maybe they picked it clean already.
True. I'm sure there's a few scales left though.
Yeah, so I thought it would be like directing the party in the same way that they used to come here, because they should be able to remember the way. So
Yep. Okay, so yeah, you're going back, and so you're taking the same way back that you have came before. It's the same time that you need for this. Your second day, you will be back at the place where this massive dragon was laying dead. And let me see. So it could be that I can't show the picture again because it seems like there is a problem with the server right now.
oh no.
You.
You're not.
It's like always, there's always problems. There we go.
A Bjorn identity. How dare you?
So it's there. There are right now more spots picked open than it was before. And you don't see any harpies here anymore.
Perfect. Nice. All right. Roan will hang
Are there any
back at
patches-
first.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
And just kind of let his friends take the lead at searching everything out at first. He's gonna look around to make sure that there's nothing in the immediate vicinity that could jump out at us. Harpies might not be here now, but there's still a giant corpse in the middle of the wildlands.
Yes, I thought I would be
Okay,
keeping an eye out as always.
you can give me investigation check or perception check if you want.
Yes. Let's see. For looking around to see if anything's coming at us, that is a 7. Not good.
You don't see anything there. Everything is clear. There's nothing to be heard except for you guys. And everything cool.
Right.
Giant.
Looks like we're all good for now. Let's do what we gotta do and get out.
So you want to check that the dragon?
Are there any parts of the hide that look like they're still usable to make
Yeah,
armor?
there are still parts. You could try to skin it. But
I'm sure it will go
are
marvelously.
you professional with like leather workers or something on the line?
I am proficient in survival, which it requires, and
as
cooking.
far as like the tools go? No.
Okay, you can still
I'm a
try.
dancer.
Yeah, you can still try with like a dagger, axes, or other sharp objects, but you're making this roll with this will be like a straight dex roll.
Ooh, X roll. Okay.
Well, I rolled a 2, so that doesn't
yeah.
happen.
Yeah, no. Can you roll me a d6?
5.
Okay, as you try to skin that dragon, and you never did something like this, and you're not really used to this, and the skin is really thick and hard to get off. The knife that you took slips and cuts your hand open. You're getting 5 points of damage.
Whew, that slip.
Ouchie.
Rowan's gonna walk over to the head of the dragon.
Okay. Yeah.
which I'm
I
sure
thought it
is
was actually
massive.
doing the same, just doing expected because they couldn't before. So I guess we'll meet there.
I'm gonna watch over and be like, pretty gigantic, isn't it?
I thought it just like lies next to the mouth, which like they're not very tall, so it's basically like the teeth are their height almost.
It's like, it'd take something quite nasty to take this thing down. At this point, I'm guessing we'd see like Sadria trying to cut it off and slip off the hard scales, and stab herself and goes like, and that hide is quite thick, apparently.
This is doing
Soldier-
the opposite of what armor's supposed to do.
Do you need help with that? I have bandages.
I got it. And she'll just kind of cauterize it and
Just like sticks it on her hair.
You want to collect the rest of the gems and coins that are still sticking in the skin.
Yes.
Okay, since you it seems like the harpies have taken what they could get, and you while you take your time to collect the rest what is in there, you're getting around 15 small gems, which are in total around 120 gold pieces worth. You're still getting 8 platinum pieces. 20 gold pieces, around 146 silver pieces, and you see 2 small coppers there.
those are probably cursed.
How much did the small gems equal out to?
Around 120.
Cool.
Because we can divide this later.
True. Those
I know you
cursed
could buy yourself
copper.
a spa.
Those cursed copper pieces. Mind if I do something with them real quick? And if no one opposes, Rowan will grab them and then like climb up to the massive eyes and try to like drag them closed if they're not closed, and stick one.
Oh, that's
copper
what
piece
Athar
on
was
one.
doing. Once they were done doing the snow angel next to the mouth.
Oh,
Like,
nice.
they didn't go. They didn't go down to the belly to like get the things because they don't really care much. They were like closing the eyes of the dragon, and which they have, I guess, the double like eyelid.
Oh
So-
yeah.
Yeah.
So seeing Athar up there already doing it, Rowan will go up and be like, "Same idea. Help Athar close the eyes, place the copper piece on one of the eyes, and goes, help the ferryman. I don't know if he'll have a big enough boat, but that's the thought."
Sure, they get 1 or 2 of these every, couple millennia.
Hey, Hemlock.
Yes.
How about a rousing obituary for our fallen silver friend before we get out of here? Give a proper send-off into the diamond sky above.
Hemlock carefully approaches and he gets up to the head, stands a little bit over here. Well, and he reaches into his... Yes.
Before he starts, Illyria, Sadria, you think we could talk to the dragon?
If you want to. What do you want to ask it?
Oh, well, I didn't know if it was possible, but we could ask what happened and, ask why it was here and if they lived here or if they came for a reason and if they were attacked and,
Well, we
why.
assume that they were attacked by those what was it? Like
Yeah,
white
by ice
dragons
dragons,
or-
yes.
Yeah.
No,
maybe.
white dragons.
White
White
dragons.
white dragons.
Not ice
Yeah.
dragons. We don't know
Yeah, no, just-
about them. Yeah.
White scales were like.
Yeah, but I mean, sure, if you want
Martin-
to.
No, do you think it would be a good idea? Or do you think we will find other corpses in the road that are more worthy of your spell?
I don't know what more worthy means, but I do know that this is a giant freaking silver dragon. So I don't think any, goblin or halfling or whatever is going to be cooler than this, or more related to dragons than an actual dragon.
Hearing this going on, Rona go, all right, well, this will give Hemlock some time to prepare as well. If you're going to do that, we may need a bit of help. And he'll sit down on top of the dragon's head and put out his stuff and ritually cast comprehend languages.
Mm-hmm.
I speak
So that's 10
Draconic.
minutes. Oh, perfect. Never mind then. He'll still do it because he doesn't know. It was all right. Let's talk to a dragon.
How did you die? Depending on that answer, who killed you? Why?
Why were you here? Yeah.
If they know why.
Yeah, why?
Yeah. Why? And
Alternatively,
Where did you come from?
yeah,
where
if
did
they
you
were
come
from,
from,
the
or
region.
where do you live?
Where's your hoard?
Exactly.
No!
How can you be so mean?
No. Where is your home?
We cut to
How
part
can
3.
we rob you?
Sadria's
You know,
not on an
like-
adventure anymore because she's slowly turning into a dragon and is sitting on top of her new hoard with her
It's the
sword
crown.
and
It's
crown.
cursed. The cursed crown.
Oh, Illyria, I know you were interested in dragons. Do you want to ask anything in particular?
In particular, no, nothing I can think of. I mean, you wanted to talk to it, right?
Well, yeah, because I was curious. I tried to.
We could maybe
assess-
ask about those, dragons that Lavinia wanted to put into our
No
world. those
dragons?
Ice dragons. I
Do
mean,
they know of any dragon? Do they know of any dragons that are worshipped by a cult in the area, or like, do they know of any other dragons in the any rival dragons in the area?
we could also ask about that translucent dragon we saw over the labyrinth. Maybe they
Yes.
have seen it or something.
That's a good question. Have you seen the translucent dragon? / do you know
Yeah.
what it is? Because I feel like, I don't know, I'm talking to myself. I feel like if you're a large, gigantic, even silver dragon in the area, you'd probably know about the other gigantic dragons in your hunting grounds.
Yeah.
I'm sure you know.
All right, well, that's good enough for me. So Sadria's gonna sit down and start casting this, and she's gonna sit like a couple feet away from the snoot.
Okay, you're casting this, and you can definitely tell that your spell, that you casted it right, and that your spell, the magic in you is consumed, but it doesn't work.
But it doesn't work.
Aww.
Okay, so I sit and I try and do this, and I go, do you want to know a fun fact? This spell doesn't work if someone within the last 10 days tried to use it on this corpse.
Oh.
And the
alright.
spell didn't work.
Huh.
Hmm.
Interesting.
So someone else came here before us and tried to talk to this corpse.
Well, that's disconcerting.
Yeah.
Hmm. Well, then Rowan will slide down land in the snow, walk over to Hemlock, give him a pat on the back, and he's like, "Guess that means you're up."
Well, he looks at. I look at Sergia, Athar, Illyria, at everyone. I wrote a little poem. I think it's appropriate for a creature like this. I won't be long. Just gonna recite this. And he like pulls out a few papers from underneath his coat. Soaring through the sky, an incarnation of might. Your end brought upon by claws so fell, sending you into the endless night. Your tale is over, but who has heard it at all? Rest your soul, O mighty worm. Be welcome in Death's Hall. Then he just folds up the note, stows it away. All right.
That was
wonderful.
beautiful.
Not too shabby, Bard. And he'll kind of shuffle your shoulders and go, well, you ready to get out of here?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cold out here.
You.
Bless you.
Okay, so you're making your way back, and there is nothing out of the ordinary that hinders your way. I need Athar. You're the most perceptive person in this group. I need a perception check from you.
Ooh.
Most perceptive person.
Natural 20.
Hey.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Total is 26.
Okay. As you're looking around the area, since nothing much happens, and you turn your gaze towards the sky, you see something glittering there.
Again.
And it looks like the dragon that you saw before, just before you went into the labyrinth. And you see the majestic wings spread out as it flies over the area.
I put out my staff, which I'm using to walk, and like stop the party and point to where the dragon is.
You all see it. You see how it flies over slowly through the air and then just disappears behind the horizon.
There it is again. Is it following us or is it a coincidence?
At this point, I think we're far past coincidences, Illyria.
So was it transparent? Like, could I tell better?
It was definitely... It wasn't transparent. But it had like a really, really light color.
Oh.
Okay, so it is like made of matter. It wasn't like...
You couldn't see its bone structure or anything. There was definitely skin.
The first time I like the first time I saw it, it was very like it was half transparent. It was very weird.
It
we were
looked
considering if it was an illusion.
transparent.
Okay,
It looks transparent.
And so because of the light skin color.
Okay.
But now I could tell that like it was glittering.
It's not
in the light.
transparent.
Okay. All right.
Is that a white dragon? It could be silver, I guess. The skies here and the ground are very
Yeah, might be.
white, so
Question is, what does it want from us?
hopefully nothing.
I mean, it's big and it's far away, so just because we can see it doesn't mean that it's paying any attention to us.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Like, is it a coincidence that we saw it twice now? Who knows? It's weird.
I'll keep an eye out. But it
Definitely.
If
keeps.
it wanted the orbs, it could have taken them.
I don't think it's that. It's keeping its distance and it keeps flying away. I don't think it's particularly focused on us, or at least by the moment I see it, it's always flying away.
Yeah.
Yanni, you're sure you don't want to stick around with us? These are the kind of things you come across with us.
Yanni.
Yeah,
Can
we
you
just saw a
repeat the first
giant
part?
silver dragon.
Sorry?
Can you repeat the first part?
Oh, sure. Yanni, you sure you don't want to hang around with us?
Well, thank you, but I just want to go to the Northern Gate and then go back home. I think I have seen or heard enough at the moment about dragons and cults and everything.
You're from
Relatable.
You're from Whiteport, right?
Is that actually called Whiteport?
I think.
Yeah.
Come, tell me all about that place. And I just like push him a little bit forward and keep walking while I just going to listen to him as he tells me about where he's planning to go back home
Yep. And you get to know that Whiteport is like a little bit smaller than Northwind Gate and mostly used for overseas trades. So trading around this time of the year is a little bit harsher, so the wares are mostly around this time fish and products they are producing by their own. So their economy is highly based on fishing, sea trades, travelers that are coming there. So
Okay.
yeah. What do you think? Should we make a break?
All right.
Yeah.
Be a
Yeah,
good
break
point.
sounds good.
Then we continue with the journey.
Yes.
Before we get on our way back
Mhm.
to not
Dun
Bjorn.
dun dun.
To not Bjorn.
Curious
Okay,
to see how
let's-
See the translucid dragon again. Ridiculous. Why is he stalking us?
How about like 10 before 10 or
Yeah.
5 before 10?
9:50.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
All right. Okay then. Well, then see you back in a few minutes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Doo-doo-doo. And the music is back on as well. Welcome back. We had the most delicious conversation that you couldn't hear, but maybe that's for the better,
Sure.
because it's already, at least for some of us, pretty late in the evening.
I mean, it's still time to eat.
There is always time to eat.
There is always time to eat.
There's always space for good food. We hope you're doing well and you're hydrated. And you did your stretches.
Stretches, got the blood flowing, ready for an intense encounter with a translucent dragon.
Nah,
that
it's
flew
fine.
away.
I told you it's not translucent. And
It's not.
it's not an
Yes.
invisible stalker dragon.
Oh God! Oh, no!
Very invisible.
No.
No! Big no on that.
I will need it for a high level adventure.
Hydrated on Australian red wine. That would
Can
be
you
terrifying.
imagine? You have to fight a dragon and it's invisible. Like
I feel like the bigger the thing is, the less invisibility helps.
Yeah.
No.
Mm.
Like if you're in like a lair and there's an invisible dragon, there's only so many places a gigantic dragon can hide.
And then you're just gonna pick up its hoard and throw its hoard over it so that it outlines where the dragon is, and you're
Yeah,
gonna
there you go.
beat it with
Yeah.
its own gold.
But imagine invisible dragon wormlings.
Invisible dragon wormlings. Ooh.
The cutest thing you can never see.
Yeah.
I died in the
Sad.
cutest way possible.
I have one right here. Hi,
But
chat.
well. Sorry.
Oh my goodness.
Oh boy. Welcome back. We're out of the break. I guess we're ready and good to go for the rest of this part.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Any last words?
excuse me.
Any last one?
There
I'm
will
sure-
be dragons. That's the last words.
Yes.
Right.
Finally.
Yeah.
That was second the plans.
Thanks for all the followers that we've got during the first part of the stream. It's really amazing to see, and we hope you enjoy the show and what kind of jokes are made. So, and if you're not following us already, this is your time to shine. There is a follow button below this video. And if you're already following us and you think, yeah, these peeps are cool, they deserve a little bit more, there is a subscribe button as well, where you can subscribe for free if you're using Prime Gaming. And if not, it's I think $5 or something. Something
It's not
around
too
that.
expensive.
No, it's not too expensive, and it helps us a lot to keep everything running. Yeah,
We're only
and
3 subscribers away from the current milestone, so
Ooh, cool.
Oh, what do we do when we reach the milestone?
I wish of the milestones.
We all get inspiration and have an
yeah.
automatic natural 20 on the next roll we have.
I think that'll work. I think that sounds good.
Other
We
than
should
that,
input like mechanics on the subs and stuff. Like
Yeah.
give you advantage or give the DM advantage or something like
no,
that.
I don't want to
No.
have this. This is like you can do this pretty good on like special stuff, like when you're doing like one shots or anything. Because there it's actually more fun, but in an ongoing campaign, this can like derail
Yeah,
like
okay.
campaign
Oh, yeah.
completely.
Well, then we have to play a one shot.
We have
I
to play several
mean-
one shots.
Dungeons and Doggos.
Yes.
I still want to have the one shot where everyone is playing like a gentleman class.
Oh my gosh, that too.
Just a whole party of gentlemen, like everyone.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
We would just decimate everything. Crowd control, gentlemen. One shot.
Yeah, if you are there out in the chat viewing us, if you have other cool ideas what we could play as a one shot, just write them on our Twitter, follow us on our Twitter. There's literally a button below this video that says Twitter where you can click on it. And beside this, there is our Discord where you can also join us, talk with us, share your memes, your crazy ideas, like what happened in your life, what cool things are happening, and yeah, just being there, being chill, having fun.
We have a good time.
Yeah, we have a really good time. Yeah, I think that's everything.
I
Isn't it?
believe so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything except Bjorn.
Bjorn. Yeah,
He's
let's head into
gone.
the
Let's-
game.
Let's get back there.
So, you were just leaving the corpse of this dragon
Right.
and traveling back.
Yes.
You're coming to the place where you've met your old actor's friends, Hemlock,
Oh.
and the tent is
finally.
not there anymore.
That's good. That's good. The tent is not there, and they are also not there anymore.
As you look around, you don't see them.
Good. That is good to know.
This is a reminder that if it's been more than a day of travel, you don't have +3 temporary hit points anymore.
So
I
this is
haven't
all
eaten my-
going
my
over a course
remaining-
of 3 days.
Yes.
And there's nothing else that has now taken up the job of playing bridge hag.
No.
Okay.
And we travel onwards, I suppose.
Yes, and it's at midday of day 3. You're arriving back in Northwind Gate, and everything is absolutely normal. The town is as you have left it. The people are going around. You see some students with their heavy books walking there, heading to the academy. So everything is nice.
Nice.
Well, see, you
Right.
say that. But
Is everything nice?
So I suppose we're going back to the inn and check up on the dogs and see
Yup.
if Bjorn is there or not.
Actually, if we're still on the way as we enter Northwind Gate, or shortly before we arrive, I would like to send another message to Bjorn. Bjorn, are you back yet? Hope you're well. And I just keep it at that.
Okay,
He doesn't respond
Or-
because he's dead.
you could also not respond if he's sleeping.
Oh yeah, that'd be a weird dream.
So, and actually, you're just receiving a message back that sounds really sleepy. All these voices in my head, why are there?
well, how late is it?
It's like midday. He probably.
Okay, I'm like,
well-
is it the night? Like, am I?
Maybe yeah, he might slept in or I don't know, had
Yeah.
a nap.
Taking
He's
a
an old
nap.
man.
It's not really in the sun all that much, you know.
Mhm.
All right. Well, Rowan's gonna make his way to the inn and say check in with Vidina
Yeah.
and Morellian. And so I'm gonna go like, "Hey, we're back.
Mhm.
We didn't
Okay.
die."
You're going back to the Wanderer's Wand.
Yes.
And you see there, like always, Vadina walking around, serving food and drinks to the customers, greeting everyone, as well as you walk in there. And she turns towards you with a bright smile. Oh, glad that you're back again.
Oh yeah, it's been. Sorry, we keep bouncing in and out all the time.
Oh, don't worry, a lot of people are doing this.
Yeah, but we're happy to be back, definitely. It's a much nicer town here than where we were.
Dogs haven't
There
been causing
was-
too much of a trouble, have they?
No, our dogs are perfect babies.
Wonderful.
They can do no wrong.
I mean,
No
we
wrong.
definitely trained them thoroughly, for sure.
I just need a lot of walking.
High energy dogs, them. Yep.
Yeah. I've asked a few kids in the area if they will go with on walks with the dogs or play with them. If that's okay for you.
I trust children as far as I can throw them.
Do you throw children often? How
Wow.
does this
I've never
work?
actually tried, but it sounded really cool when Sadria said it a couple days ago.
Well, I see. They're well trained and they can just like go around and come back. So,
Uh,
good for
Did your travel go well? Any problems?
the expected ones?
Oh, it was fine. We went and visited some friends.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, no big deal.
Oh, before I
They're
forget,
all fine. They're doing good. We don't really have anything to report.
Super
oh, that's
fine.
nice. Before I forget, your friend Björn gave me something, and she runs to the counter and comes back with a letter and an old tome that is wrapped in paper and a leather purse. She hands them over, probably to Rowan.
Oh, well, it's not like Bjorn to leave a book behind. I'll take a look at the book. Is it like a journal or like a textbook or an encyclopedia?
So the book is called Forgotten Legend and Lore in the North Star region, 4th edition.
Sounds like homework.
Yeah, by
No one likes the 4th edition.
Shael
I was
Amaryllis.
about to make that joke.
And it contains informations about legends and history of that area. If you are reading this, it can be it can improve your skill in history if you study at least 4 hours every day for over a week on it. So, and you need at least intelligence score of 13 or higher because some parts are written in a more difficult use of language.
Rowan will just like flip through it, and you see his eyes just keep getting wider and wider, and closes it and goes, "That's very dense, and seems like something that Bjorn would enjoy quite well."
Yeah.
Oh, he said that you would need it or something, or that he found the information there quite useful.
Oh, he didn't happen to leave like a Spark Notes version or like a bookmark?
I don't know. I have not looked into it. I don't have
that's
so
all right.
much time to read so many books.
Oh, right. You're a busy person. You're running an inn, taking care of 40 dogs and everyone else. That makes sense. Thank you for this. I'll put it in my bag.
Mhm.
And look inside the leather purse.
There is the money that he promised you.
Hmm.
Oh, wow.
Just hold it up and give it a little jingle to the rest of the party. That, the purse, and what was the last thing? There was the book, the purse,
And a
then
letter.
the scroll, the letter.
Yeah.
All right, and then I hold up the letter and be like, look towards everyone else. Open this in private.
I think that would be better.
All right. Stick it in my pocket. Turn towards, I'll remember her name without looking it up one day.
Vadina.
Turn to Vadina, slide her 2 platinum pieces and be like, thank you for your continued service.
And she looks at the platinum. It's like she can't even believe that you gave her so much.
Oh, I mean, don't worry about it. You deserve it. Service industry is tough these days.
So much.
It's okay. I have more.
Wow.
I don't know what to do with my money, seriously. Like, if someone were to rob me, that'd be great.
Rowan is not wise. He's averagely wise, but not money wise.
She thanks you a lot, like she can't even stop thanking you.
Oh, now don't let everyone else know. I don't have that much, but you've been kind to us, and you've taken care of our literary friend as well as our gaggle of canines. So,
Talking about a literary friend, Vadina, does he still have his room here?
Actually, before he left, he gave me the key back.
He
Did he?
stole the whole library and ran out of town.
Sounds like
There,
him.
there were at least no books in there anymore.
oh,
All right.
So, but I saw him going on in and out again for quite some time with quite a lot of them.
Is his old room currently available?
Yes, yeah.
Could we get his room?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
sounds good to me.
Does everything look the same as when we left?
Well, except
know-
for the books.
Yeah, but not just in the room, like in the place, just as we get
Yeah.
to Northwind Gate and everything.
Yeah, it's the same
don't get-
feeling, it's the same vibe. Maybe one of the pictures on the wall is not hanging correctly. It's been turned off to the side, but other than that,
Okay. Just checking.
everything is totally fine there.
Yeah, if Adina gives us the keys to the room, I would suggest that we go up to the room so we have like a private area where we can also open the letter.
Yeah. Let me see. So.
I'll,
Oh yeah, okay. Here is something I can tell you. So if you when you read the letter, you read it out loud, I guess.
oh yeah.
Okay. So let me check for a second. So you're yeah, okay. So in this letter, Bjorn is explaining that he left Northwind Gate after he received the news that his mentor is ill and that this illness is growing. And he apologizes like a lot for leaving so abruptly, but says that he didn't have any other choice to do this. However, he hopes that wait, where was I? That the book that he left you is of use for you for the future, and he wishes you all a good fortune on your travels.
No troubles, what? Like,
Can I, like, reading over this and seeing it's pretty like plain
Yeah.
and like static. Can I like look for any sort of like cipher or scripts or like random letters that are
Give
Capitalized.
an investigation check.
just seeing if like he's trying to like tell us something in a letter that I don't know. Tweets ringing in my mind, man. Oh, I am not rolling good today. That is investigation +5. That's an 8.
Okay. let me make a little joke here. If you change an unknown amount of letters inside of this letter, it places you directly to the Illuminati.
Cool.
But no, he didn't left anything. No,
I see
it's
it.
only
I see.
Please help. Illuminati. I don't think this is anything really. I'm just mixing letters together now.
If you're looking for patterns, you will find them.
Right.
So maybe he just really left the town, not telling
Yeah.
us what he's up to, but okay, maybe he really will be back.
Yeah, well, it says here that he's heading towards his sickly friend, sickly
Ah, right.
mentor.
Hmm.
But I guess that's as good a reason as any. I kind of expected him to tell us what to do with the orbs now.
Mhm.
That this was the whole point, is we were going to give them to him. Then he left, leaving us here, holding the bag, essentially. So spa?
Is technically Yeah, we are having this conversation in the spa right now.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, we moved
Wait,
this from the
haven't you
room.
been in the room
We
before?
moved
Teleported.
we moved.
All of our bags. You know, you get to the hotel, you leave all of your bags, and
Yeah.
you just put your swimsuit as soon as you can.
Roland's
If-
reading it out loud, but as soon as he like realizes that it's mundane, he just starts like grabbing his like swim trunks and everything, and just goes
Yeah.
like
so
starts
if this,
making
if this
motions.
were- exactly. If it were like an animated show, this would be him going, so spa, and then it just cuts
Yep.
Yeah.
break in the conversation to us in the water like this.
Mm-hmm.
Up.
And I will literally buy out the spa so we're the only people in it.
Mhm.
I will make them kick everyone out.
Okay,
I mean, if you think about it, us having the things is preferable to him having the things. So, like, it could be worse.
Yeah, but we
Him leaving them all with us is still not, like, the worst thing.
yes, but what do we do with them now? We have them.
Juggle.
I mean, we haven't tried touching all three together yet. We tried touching two of them.
It's a good idea.
but do you wanna know like the pretty good news?
That
Hmm.
it's
I look around into the air and goes,
It's-
"Yes, narrator, I would like to."
it's
Pretty good
is
news,
it
actually.
is it happy
Yes,
hour?
almighty.
Is it happy hour at the spa?
That as well, but you all leveled up.
Woo!
Oh, yay!
Oh, cool. All right.
The
the
relaxing
spa
waters
is
of
so
the spa.
refreshing that you feel much stronger afterwards.
Awesome.
I don't know what it is. Maybe they changed the water finally, but this water seems very invigorating. I feel like a whole new set of spells. Weird. A whole new set of abilities because of this.
What are
Very
you
refreshing
talking
water.
about, Rowan?
I don't know. I think I drank too much. It's happy hour after all.
Cheers.
Yeah, for
Lovely.
us spellcasters, it's like sitting in the water and going, I figured it out. And now you just know how to cast like 5th level or whatever.
What do I even get at 9th level?
Right.
I don't
I don't
know.
think it's much. I'm just checking.
I get a 5th level spell.
Ooh, I might get a
Just
5th level
more-
spell as well.
More hit points.
Level 9. Oh yes, more hit points.
Raise dead.
Oh,
Whoa.
ability score improvement. Oh wait, no, that
No.
came from level 9. Hold on.
I have more
Oh, I
key
get more
points.
spells.
Key points.
Do you?
You get more key points? Damn.
I mean, thank goodness, because not that many.
Oh, true.
Wha-
Monks start out pretty slim with key points in the beginning, right?
Yes, I mean, it's equal to your level. So that's...
But we're
Oh.
not leveling right now, right? I mean,
It
No,
seems
it's
like
too
they
late.
are
I
already in
already
the
did.
process.
What were?
okay.
What-
Got
what-
excited.
What were?
Nothing cool happens at level 9. You just click the level 9 button. That's all.
Well,
Yeah, I mean,
Unless you do the
not
hit
on-
point thing, but
I mean, not on stream right now. That's what I
Yeah,
meant.
Yeah. what we're all suddenly have these realizations of that we're suddenly more powerful. Do you want me to maybe send another message to Bjorn and ask him what we're supposed to do with the orbs now?
Mm-hmm.
Just to
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
do that. Like,
I guess that would be a good
Thayer
way
pulls
to
up the sketchbook on the like folded page where it says like what to do with the danger balls.
So I'm gonna send
Oh, I
another.
could cast commune now. I could ask.
Ooh.
Your beloved god that you love.
Yeah.
so very much.
My commune looks like this. Hey, asshole. What's next?
Yeah, Hemlock. Why don't
My
you,
dearest friend.
my dearest friend? Why don't you give Bjorn another message? I think hopefully he'll
last-
be awake now.
Yeah, last time he was still napping, and I hope that he's awake now. So while I'm enjoying the spa, I'm gonna send another message. Bjorn, my friend, say, what should we do with the orb stones in case we have all three? Question mark. That's it.
Question mark.
Just in case.
Bless you.
Bless you.
So tight.
Bless you.
Thank you.
You're not getting anything back.
He died.
That's
it.
You can immediately see the expression on Hemlock's face change into somewhere in between shock and surprise. And he turns to the group and says, I'm not getting anything back from Bjorn.
oh,
Oh.
So, I mean, from my experience,
Just be sleeping.
well,
right?
there can be several causes for that. I mean, I once tried this with my brother, and he didn't send anything back, but he was just pranking me.
all right.
But
And you did say that he was sleepy last time.
Exactly, so-
maybe this time it just didn't wake him up.
yeah, but please, I mean, considering the circumstances, I think it's alright to be a little bit paranoid about this.
Concerned.
It's true.
How long ago was the last message you sent him?
I think if we basically, I did that before we came into town, and we just basically immediately went up to the inn, checked in our bags, and then went to the spa. So I think I would say not much more than maybe 1 or 2 hours ago, but that's up to the DM.
Around 2 hours ago, since you also enjoyed like some drinks in there, tried to rest.
I mean, he was trying to sleep before. Maybe he's just like deep asleep now.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
try again in a few hours, maybe.
Or in the
Then use it.
morning.
There's not much we can do anyway.
Mm.
Yeah, but that feels terrible.
We
Not
do not know where he is. We do not know. We can't directly help. So as hard as it is, I think our best bet is just waiting.
Oh.
Guess we'll try
Well,
again in
if
the
he
morning.
doesn't answer the next message, maybe we should like go the way he went to that.
All the way there. Or
Maybe find out where that mentor lives.
Edna was her name, right? Edna.
Well, I also, and you see, at this point, Rowan starts getting out of the spot. It's like, I have some shopping to do. One of the spells I got from Lavinia is scrying. I just need the time to get it done.
I could
He's
do
not
that,
responding
I
to.
think too.
Oh, that's quite handy then. Actually, if you can do it
Well,
now,
I
then
mean,
you
I
can
was
do it now.
looking over her. I don't think it works quite the same way when I do it, but I think I got the bare bones of it. I haven't tried it yet, but I think I can do it too.
Oh. Well, I mean, if we want to try that, then we could take a gander at if he's just peacefully sleeping or, knocked out in the back of some dragon colts.
Say, what would happen if you scry on someone who's scrying on us?
I think you'd just be like
see them
watching
scrying.
yourself.
Yeah, you
No.
would you be like watching someone watching you?
You would
guess
just see them, but they would be like blank face, the way you're like blank faced, like watching TV.
It sounds like some
It'd be
kind
really
of
boring.
TV.
yeah. It sounds like some.
What is TV?
It's an arcane staring contest. That fascinates me.
Telepathic visionary device.
Oh,
Oh.
maybe
Mad.
I have to learn magic. That sounds amazing. Wow, not bad.
Out in New Whiteport.
How about we, since we can't do much at this point, we just enjoy now the hot springs and just take it easy, and then we do our shopping in the morning, call up Bjorn, and see how we can go from there.
Sounds like what we can do for
also-
now.
Real quick though, back on the scrying spell. Sadria is gonna kind of like they're like comparing notes, and she's like, "So what would you do for this part? Like, do you have when you cast scry? Do you have to have like the crystal ball thing?
Oh
Is it
yeah.
different
Wait.
for?
Well, I mean, I can just use anything, but I think yours is supposed to be like holy or something. I don't know. I mean, I get my magic from like crystals and shiny rocks and mud, and you get yours from a very powerful deity who kind of seems like an asshole.
At least the cleric version of scry. Anyway, I don't know if there's different versions, but the cleric version requires a focus of some sort, like a crystal ball that's worth like 1,000 gold.
Oh yeah, it does. A focus worth at least 1,000 gold pieces.
Aren't the
Such as a
orb
crystal ball.
aren't the
silver
orb
mirror.
stones crystal?
Huh. That's true.
Use an orb stone.
Yes.
Hold on.
Yes.
You see Rowan
Focus.
Rowan pulls out his notebook and he's like, it doesn't say that the components are.
I love that Illyria
Absorbed.
understands what you're going for, and she's just like, "Do it,
Do it. All the approval, my
I
friend.
kind of like this plan as well.
Mhm.
Okay, well, it'll take a while to prepare, so tomorrow morning we totally can.
All right.
And you're sure you want to use the options for this?
Yes.
Let me read the spell
100%.
again.
I
A focus
am
of
all
this is
in.
such as a crystal ball. silver mirror, and
Yes.
For
It doesn't say that
science.
it
Illyria will force
consumes.
us.
Yeah, it doesn't say that it consumes the
Nope.
items, so
Nope.
it shouldn't use the thing. It might teleport Sadria somewhere, but we'll deal with that if it happens.
Let me rephrase this. Are you sure
It is
you
still a
want to
yes.
do this with the with the orb stones?
Yeah.
Are you saying the orb stones are not worth 1,000 gold pieces?
Well, come on, they're at
It's gonna be
least
a
1,000.
How is a font filled with holy water worth 1,000 gold pieces? That's crazy.
It's extremely holy water.
Is there a temple?
Carry around a font. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I guess you would like go to a temple.
Yeah.
I've got like
No, you can't.
500 gold. So if you've got
Alright.
other gold, maybe we can get a really fancy crystal ball and share it.
I mean,
was
you have
saving
a
up
lot
for a
of
fancy
platinum
chest.
pieces.
If
And
you,
like
if
gold?
you need money, I can aid. I haven't spent any of it yet. I didn't need anything important.
Yeah, I mean, I have the money as well, but the orbs though. All right.
We need
It
to try.
sounds like my benevolent god from the sky is not going to let us do that, Sadria says.
They're very cost effective when making these orb stones.
Yeah. Turns out they're
Well.
just glass. They're not.
This is cheap as fuck.
It's like
Ding, ding,
cubic
ding.
zirconia orb
It's
stone.
amazing.
They're just some cheap decoration that you can get from IKEA.
Yeah. They're not worth it. All right.
Fantasy IKEA.
All right. Well, if it's 1,000 gold's worth of something we need, then we can probably find it somewhere. We're in a fancy town. We have.
You're basically in a town where a lot of academies are for magic.
Yeah.
So if you need
Yeah.
anything that has to do widely something with magic, either you can buy it or you can basically go in one of the academies and ask someone to make it for you.
Perfect.
You think we could like rent an orb?
Rent?
Also, no, it's fine. Also, I mean, there's a lot of gambling dens you know, I know about them, so I can still go there, get the money,
So
and we
I
buy it.
I mean the
Wait.
best bet to go if you're not getting a orb somewhere or like a crystal ball somewhere, there's either the School of Wizardry where you could try, or the Academy of Alchemy.
Guys, let's get a scry focus that looks as close to one of these orb stones as we can possibly get. Because then, one, we've got a fake dupe, and
Yes,
two, we
that's
can
genius.
scry.
Yes.
Oh, actually, I can do that. I just need the materials, and I can make a orb stone that looks as close as it is to the quality of whatever materials we use. So if we apparently it fucking look better than these actual orb stones.
So we can get a crystal, you make it look like an orb stone,
Yeah.
and this plan could work.
Or we could even make 3 of them. I'm not saying get 3 of them that are the price of a seeing crystal, but
And then we play the shell game with them.
Uh-huh.
I play a shell game with them. Oh my god.
yeah,
So
let's
I,
do that.
So I just looked, I have 1,000 gold. Like, do you need it? I can give it to
Are
you.
you?
I also have a lot of money. If money is the problem, I can help. I don't mind. It's important.
You also got like from the last job that he did for Burn, he gave you like 10 platinum pieces.
What?
That's
Alright.
true.
Okay.
What? Money?
Oh, wait, I think I misunderstood. Did he give each of us?
No,
So-
in the thing there was 10 platinum pieces. for all
Oh,
of you.
okay.
So everyone
I
of you
have a
gets
lot of
2,
money,
which
you
is a
guys. Like
lot.
out of character, I have a lot of money. Like
Take my money!
because they
Just to fry
literally
me.
do not need to buy things.
You're
But
just-
like, please, this
Yeah.
awkward monk who like does not know how to do interaction and gifts, get you the thing, get you the magic glass bowl, please.
Excellent. Okay, how about this? How about we get a nice scrying one, and then we'll get the materials so that Rowan can make dupes. If that's how that needs to work,
Yeah.
then
That sounds
we
like
can
a plan.
do this. All right.
Did
So
we divide the thing from the dragon?
Not yet,
I
but I have
didn't.
that written down.
Okay. Just it can be done later. Just
yeah, I didn't take any of that.
Yeah. Whatever part would be go to Hemlock from that, you can also use it for this crystal dupe orbstone project.
Yeah, why don't we just take all the dragon money and make a faux orb fund from that?
Yeah.
Like if they're, I don't know, like 100 gold apiece in crystal materials, that's good, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Jenna's over here with no concept of what, like how much do
What
a
is
gold
money?
do? I don't know.
All right. So it sounds like our plan. I guess we finish up our spa day.
And
We
have
have
a
the place to
shopping
ourselves, and then yeah, have a shopping trip, and then I have some crafting to do.
Mhm.
Just
Different
make sure
sort. It's
make-
nice to not cook every once in a while.
make sure whatever you do while we're relaxing, don't play card games with gnomes.
I think Illyria should play card games
Yeah, I
with gnomes.
was just saying, are you
All
talking
right,
to me
let me
now, or-
rephrase that. If your name is not Illyria, don't play card games with gnomes.
All right, that sounds fair.
Yeah.
Also said we have fancy
Wow.
meeting with Aaron.
Give Aaron a
Right.
piece of
If
my
he's
mind.
around, but
If he's around.
If he's
Oh my
around.
Jenna's not interested in role playing any of that. But
No, same. But just for the fancies.
For funsies.
Yeah,
I mean,
yes,
that's
almost.
off-screen stuff.
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, so she shows up with her crown and her flaming sword, and she goes,
Great.
"I learned a new spell. Want to see?" And it's
Woo.
That's a pickup
and
line.
it's level 5 flame strike.
I love it.
That's That's amazing.
I need
That's
this
great.
on
That
a
is
sheet,
that
That's
is
it. That's
on
the
a
flirting.
shirt.
yeah. That's
I
all.
learned a new spell.
That's all we needed. That is
Yes, perfect.
that was
Perfect scene.
framing the scene, executing the scene, done, cut.
Yes.
So yeah, let's go
Wow.
shopping and pick an orb
Yeah, if
and get the thing.
the everyone goes shopping for this nice project, I would like if this is already on the next day, right? We like spent the evening in the spa and then the next.
No.
We're not yet at the next day.
Too early.
Not yet the next day, because the next day.
Wait.
Actually, we're at the end of book 2, so the next day is basically the start of book 3.
Gotcha.
Ah,
So we will do. Okay, cool.
ah.
Mhm.
We'll do our shopping 2 weeks from now, I guess. What an exciting
Or
start!
you can just tell me what you want to shop.
Oh yeah. Well, we're gonna get 1,000 gold pieces worth of like nice crystal. And then I'm going to use the fabricate spell to fabricate a pseudo orb stone.
Mhm.
So I thought is very curious about like what mages and magic people like go to these specialist shops to buy, and they never actually like, you know. So they're
yeah.
going to go with Rowan and Sadria, just there, just to see what things they have.
Rowan will like
Magical
show some of
people.
like weirder spell components and be like, and I use this to cast a giant firewall, and this lets
You
me
have to-
teleport.
You have to keep it all the time.
This lets me hit 5 people and do 10 damage. This is insane. That's a new spell I just saw.
What is 60-10?
There's some crazy 5th level spells that I did not know existed. Terrifying.
Inflict wounds.
And
You know, the
just kinda-
basics,
bop around to the various stores. I'm going to pick up some paper and ink because that's what wizards do. And that's really all I mean, I'll look through my spells and make sure I have all the stuff I need for the ones I want to do anyway. But that's all Rowan would do before sitting down for the rest of the night, taking the time it takes to fabricate, which I believe is a pretty intensive process. So if anyone checked him out in the room while he was doing this, there'd be like things balanced precariously on books and like shelves and desks. There'd be like little bubbling vials of liquid and incense going around, and there'd be a mixture of like math and like recipes and just like random scribbles, and Rowan just like mumbling incoherently to himself for how long does it take to cast this spell? Fabricate. Where is it?
Fabricate, damn it.
Here we go. And it takes 10 minutes to cast it. And I can't create a magical item, but it will look and feel and be the quality of whatever materials are used. And since we bought like 1,000 golds worth of crystal, it'll be a nice, beautiful, perfectly spherical crystalline orb that looks like the first one we got from the labyrinth.
It's
So
just
the
like the glass
It
balls
doesn't
from the
need to
movie
be
Labyrinth.
magical to work for Scry, so
yeah, we can add the magical effect later with various spells if needed. But for now, we have a mundane orb stone by Rowan Crafts.
which our
By
scryers can
Rowan Krause.
which our scryers can share for their scrying efforts.
And after like the 10 minutes it takes, Rowan's hair is kind of like matted because he's sweated a bit, and he just kind of holds up his hand, and the crystalline dust sits there, and then just kind of forms into the orb, and he hands it over to Sadrio. He goes, "There you go, one orb stone made special."
no. Not actually throw it on the ground. All right, I will put it in my inventory and then later we can do some scrying.
And then we just enjoy the rest of the night.
Can do. Yeah, in the chat, we'll have to figure out the monies off.
Oh, yeah.
Off
Yeah.
stream.
Yeah, the monies will be
Okay.
easy enough to divide up.
That's the bookkeeping the audience does not have to see.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, what will happen the next time? Will the Ice Dragons succeed with their plans? We will know in 2 weeks.
Bum,
2
bum,
weeks.
bum. But we're level 9. Woo!
We are level 9.
Yes.
Is
Well, now I
Bjorn
got some-
okay? Who knows?
Rowan doesn't.
Oh no,
Very
you
stressful. It's very stressful.
You sweet, sweet, darling dwarf.
Yeah, you will all find out what happens in 2 weeks, but I am actually going to be on vacation having my own real life adventures in the middle of nowhere.
That's
Yeah.
true.
I won't be
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Sounds so nice.
But I will catch up before next time you guys see me.
We're gonna take care of our fluffy wizard pirate.
And not immediately kill him.
Please.
No.
He's my fluffy boy. He's
Nothing
Fluffy,
will
fluffy.
happen to him.
he's very innocent. He never does anything even slightly considered not innocent.
Mm-hmm,
Ever.
That has flashbacks to the piglet.
To
The guards.
piglet, to the guards. Various things. It's fine. All very innocent.
Totally innocent.
Oh my gosh, we finished the second book though.
Woo!
I know.
And kill
Pretty
the
fast.
whole cult.
I really,
Killed a whole cult.
Really a whole cult.
Ah, the memories.
Ah,
It was so
Good times.
Is that
wonderful.
more or less impressive than the cow in the labyrinth? That's the question.
that's true.
oh,
We will never forget Princess Moo. Hashtag. Never forget.
She was tasty.
Yeah, alright, yeah.
At least for the polar bears.
Oh, didn't we also get a piece of that? No? Oh, alright.
No.
yeah.
Oh,
we
okay.
used the flesh from the meat from Princess Moo to befriend the polar bears.
Yeah, we did.
So,
Yeah, to
um,
convince
without
them
Princess
to not
Moo.
eat
Yeah.
us.
Without Princess Moo, we would have had to fight those polar bears.
But I guess
Yeah.
that is all now moot.
Wow.
Wow. And with that,
Yeah.
thank you for being here.
You could hear the crickets.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us today. I hope you had fun.
yeah. No, absolutely.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
We-
This was awesome.
we won't be here next week though.
Yeah.
We're taking a
Mhm.
week break.
Mhm.
Right.
So then we are back on the 11th of May, right?
Yes.
And
But tomorrow we're having the German show, so if you're able to understand German, watch this at 7:30 p.m. Middle European time.
and is the giveaway on the German stream also tomorrow?
There's a giveaway on German stream tomorrow, and we will have the giveaway for our show in 2 weeks.
Cool.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Nice.
Gonna give
So
stuff
you
away.
heard it?
So not
Heard it here first.
not only can you come here to watch us do terrible puns and stuff like that, but you can also win stuff then when we get back.
Yeah,
Come
make
for the
sure
cons.
to be there.
Stay for the bribery.
Do we got
Oh my goodness.
do we got anything else going on this week, or anyone else who's here with us got anything planned for this week?
So if any of you guys are in the art scene, especially on Instagram, you might have heard of Mermay, which is a month-long art challenge that Tom Bancroft, who's the original animator of The Little Mermaid, started a couple years ago.
Oh.
Mermay is usually you draw a mermaid every day in May. I have been straight drawing nothing but mermaids for the past year.
I saw, I was like, so what does Jenna do for mermaid? Because all of her art is just
All of-
mermaids. And all of her
it's just
D&D
mermaids.
sessions are
Get on my
mermaids.
level, mermaid.
Yeah, so I over on the Ladies of D&D stream, which is the account that I've been Jaegering in chat, I run one of our games is called Siren Squad, and it is D&D mermaids, and it's super fun, like Powerpuff Girls or like Totally Spies kind of style, where it's more like, you know, upbeat kind of thing.
Cool.
So for Mermaid, what we're doing is I'm going to be running 3 sessions during the month I'm going to be running 3 sessions of Siren Squad. And Norse Foundry actually gave us a set of wondrous dice to give away that are like pink and purple and match my mermaids.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm really excited about that.
Look at all these giveaways.
And
You need to
I'm
tune
also
in.
going to be doing 4 art streams. So
Hey.
So once a week, we're going to put out on the social media, help me make a mermaid. And everybody who comments gets to help choose like the colors and the hairstyle and what kind of fish. And then I'm going to do art streams every Saturday, same time this starts, which is 1 p.m. Central, my time.
Yep.
I don't know what it is, y'all's time. But same time as this game.
8
p.m., there you
Central
go.
European.
Good
Where
time.
I'm just going to hang out on stream and we're going to make mermaids together, y'all. So
Nice.
if
That's
you're
awesome.
interested in rainbow friendship, mermaid, super spy, whatever, then you should come hang out with
I
me
was
because that's
there.
what I'm doing literally all month.
I was there for the last stream when you had the giveaway, the charity stream, and I must say it was delightful to be there. Like the map was beautiful,
Yeah.
the people playing were all like so
Yeah.
fun to watch, and it's nice, it's magical, it's fun, it's like whimsical. I loved it. So
Oh,
can
thanks.
recommend.
Yeah.
I make all my own maps and I draw all the character art and I write all my own adventures. I do Siren Squad as my baby. I work very hard on
Jenna,
it.
the
So.
map
awesome.
was so good. The tower was
Thanks.
beautiful. Oh my god. I don't know you made it. It was so good. It was a rainbow tower with like stained glass windows, each on it one color, and like you could see it reflected in the like the stairs going up. It was so good. There was one map. I didn't even see the
reef sharks coming from
Fancy.
paintings and stuff like that. That was really cool.
Oh,
Gorgeous.
and I'm also making a mermaid coloring book of all the sirens and the sea critters that I've already done. So if you come hang out with me while I do my art stream, you can grab the coloring book and then also color mermaids with me if you want to. So
What else could we
mermaids.
want? We can
It's just mermaids.
we can watch you paint mermaids. We can paint along with mermaids. You play mermaids in D&D. All in all, that sounds mermazing. Excuse the pun. And
Wow.
You had to.
do we got?
We appreciate it. though.
Does anyone else got anything going on in the coming weeks, month?
Go ahead. Karen.
Yeah, in 5 weeks, issue 18 of the Monster Hunt series will come out, and I'm writing on
Hey.
this at the moment, and it's like a multi-stage encounter with one monster.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Very
That's
interesting.
intense.
It's intense.
Oh yeah, and by the way, don't forget to check out Fantastic Taverns. If you're already waiting for stuff from Caro, you can already check out Fantastic Taverns on the DM's Guild.
Indeed.
Yep.
Or
And I'll
just,
link.
if you're on Twitter, just give it a retweet or like send it to a friend who you think will enjoy it. If you have that DM that like has a group of players who really focus on like the taverns and the drinks, and then the DM is like, I don't know, I guess there's ale, and the players are like, no, but tell us the whole menu. This will save them.
This will
So
save you
send
time.
it to them.
Yep. You
It's
even
basically tell us the world menu. Here you get the drink.
it even
can
People
taste
who
it
are really
now.
into microbrews. Okay, but what kind?
I'm
know,
sorry.
it's brown.
I only drink high degree IPAs. This is
Oh,
you
wow.
sound
High
like all my
degree. This
customers.
one's 70 degrees IPA.
just I'm making it up as we go. This
Only.
Yeah. So what will save you from that just happened
yeah.
is going and picking up the
All right.
Fantastic Taverns.
Amazing.
All right then.
Okay, then we wish you a good night or a good day.
Thanks again
or
for hanging
wherever
out
you're
with us.
watching right now.
Yes, thank you all for
Indeed.
coming and showing. Thank you, Caro, for DMing and running us through this awesome
Thank you for
adventure.
being here.
Thank you very much.
Be sure to check out our Twitter and our Discord and all them social medias. Yeah.
And of course, we see you then again in 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right.
Then. Oh,
Goodbye.
wait.
Wait.
We're rating.
Oh.
Oh
this is
no.
this is the after credit scene.
Oh, we're
This is-
rating. We're
We
rating.
faded to black, and now we're back.
I guess we're rating check these out today since.
All right, that
Yeah.
sounds
I
good to
have-
me.
What,
Unless someone has
Where
something
do you want?
Well, I have a suggestion. There's an
Okay.
artist who I really like who just
Yeah.
started streaming. Today is her first official stream.
Okay.
yeah.
Name
Ooh.
is Kim Hu. So written. Let me find exactly.
Kim Hu.
Let me find exactly.
Underscore Hu.
Yeah, like this.
Have it.
Perfect. Then we're gonna
Great.
send some people over there.
Hey. That'll be a nice little
Yeah, that
boost
sounds
on
like
the
fun.
first day of streaming.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's
I figured, she would enjoy it. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
sure.
exciting.
right on.
so
Okay
if you like
then.
skeletons and cyberpunk art, you will like this. So
Okay then. Wish you
My
a good
favorite
night.
things.
now
Take care.
bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.